Okay, I thought I'd come on here really quickly and do a just do a video of me converting my Happy Planner to an A5. So I was just cutting. I thought I'd just do a before and after, but man, I could also just do a video. Also, not doing a bunch of editing of my videos because I live a life with a family. I don't have time to be stuck in a room doing a bunch of editing and stuff. Sorry. So, you'll either love me for it or you'll hate me. If you hate me, you can, not subscribe. But if you love me for it, because it's just real life, then stick with me. And you'll go places. So, I've already on one side cut off the classic planner punches. Cut them off of one side. Everything is fine there. Okay. As you can see, it still leaves a little bit of margin there. On the other side, where there's Sunday, I'm going to cut it all the way off to the line. Okay, because if you do not do that, you will have too much space for your A5. So, let's say we are here. Sorry, I took out all but one paper clip out earlier. Okay, so let's just give you a quick view of what that might look like. So that's going to be here. And as a matter of fact, did I take? Oh, okay, that's a tab. So that's a tab page. So it's a little, it's meant to be a little larger than the other pages because it's a tab page. So right here, if you can see the difference right there between that page and this page, we're gonna just be cutting it down just a hair more because if we leave it this way, when it folds, it's gonna stick out like that. It's gonna be sticking out too much, way too much. So we don't want that. Like I said, we've already done the left side. All that's left is to do the right side. Now, on the right side, I simply cut it straight down from the line. So I always want to get something that just makes sure I'm not completely off in how I cut it. And so I take that little bitty Rite Aid card and I just give myself a good line so that I know where the guillotine should come down. Okay. I do that on the other side as well because the punches may throw you off. So always kind of line it up at the top with your cutter. No, ma'am. Thank you. Though there's nothing in that can. Move back. Get back. Okay, move back. So this is a guillotine cutter. I'm going straight down it. And that is Cadence. She's been very active in here with me tonight. But there you have it. If you don't have a guillotine cutter or the trimmer ones, it's okay. I mean, you can still cut them. You can still cut them. Just make sure you line it up so that all your pages will be the same. All right, so I have them now. This is perfect A5 size. When I first started doing this, I was also trimming off the margin at the bottom. You can do that. It will give you more of the A5 height. However, I don't mind that on mine. I actually still like the height. I like being able to still come down into these margins all the way down here and plan or put a sticker or something like a hydrate sticker or something like that, whatever I want to down there. I do plan in the margins, so I use that extra little space whenever I can. If you don't like it and you want it to look more like exactly how an A5 would look, I'm sorry, I'm gonna jump through here. Okay, well these are A5 papers, line papers. So if you look here, the height, if you cut off the bottom, you still have a bit left over there. So from right here, where my fingertip is, to the end. Okay, so you still have that much left over. I don't bother with that. I don't want to cut off my squares to make it exactly the height of the A5. Also, if you want to trim a little bit off the top, you can. But with me, I found that I plan out over my pages, so I want all of my room. So I no longer cut off the top or the bottom. I no longer do that. I just simply cut off my sides, and there you have it. So let me jump to a clean one. I think I got one I saw in October or September. There you go. So as you can see, it doesn't take anything from the real estate, doesn't steal anything from you. You still have all of your room, and you now have enough space to do classic size planning, and you have that real estate, but it doesn't take up more room in your purse. You can fit it all in an A5, just like that. So at this point, all I would do is punch holes. I have an Agenda 52 hole punch, which is a great little hole punch to get because it has it's adjustable. It has the right size for the Filofax, for personal size, for the A5, and one more size that's on there. All right, so that's that. That's all you do to bring those pages down to size, to fit in your A5. So the next thing is just figuring out where you want your tabs to be. So the tabs will have to be cut twice. So I cut them once when I'm cutting the pages. And then, I mean, you don't have to cut them twice. You can cut them one time if you want to. But I cut them once when I'm cutting the pages. And then I cut them again after I see where I want them to the tab to fit. So now I know that I want this tab to fit right outside, to stick right outside of this paper. So I'm going to mark it. And then I'm going to cut it. So that's August. So I can go through now and cut all of my tabs to the same size. September. Oh, I love October. Yes, queen, yes. I love this Choose Joy journal. I actually didn't really take a long time to look at it when I first received it, because I was still trying to figure you glow, girl. I was still trying to figure out how I even was gonna use it. And then once I realized what my actual style was and how I could put my daily planning style into an actual weekly, then keep it classy. I love that. Once I figured out how to do that effectively for me, then I was like, you know what? I could actually use that book, and here's how I can use it. So then you just go in there and cut your tabs to the appropriate size. So just put them all down and then put that one in the front. Now that that one is in the front, I have my cut marks, and I know where I want to cut it, and all of them will be cut with the guillotine cutter. to the same size. Great. There we go. Sorry, that was loud. Alright, so there are all of my tabs. All of my tab pages, my tab dividers. And I'm probably not going to have January in there right now. It's just going to be August through December likely, because I have the other ones in the monthly format. And yeah, like I've said in my other video, I take bits and pieces of everybody's planner and make it mine. So this one is from the Be Happy box with Amy Tangerine and Happy Planner collaboration. And so I like it. I really like to have the yearly view like this, and then I like to have this whole monthly view. So it's like looking at all the months at once, but also being able to see each specific day at once. So that worked pretty great for me. I know I can just go right in there and jot down everybody's birthday, and then as soon as somebody says something, I don't have to worry about, oh shoot, I haven't even, marked that page yet in my planner, or I haven't decorated that yet, or whatever. I haven't laid it out, haven't done a spread for it. Doesn't matter. I just come here and put it in the beginning, in that monthly spreads, yearly monthly spread. I don't know what you call that view, but it's awesome. I like it. And that is it. So I actually have my punch in the other room. I'm going to go ahead and punch these pages, and punch the rest of the pages that correspond with those 4 or 5 months, and then we'll be done. Thank you for tuning in. Hope that helps. So yes, you can actually have a happy planner in a A5 size that fits perfectly into your it fits perfectly into your purse. And no ma'am, no it's my daughter. So that will fit perfectly into your purse, and it's just easier to carry around without a whole lot of hoopla. And there you have it. And Cadence is getting upset, so I'm gonna go. Thank you. Subscribe, comment if you have something nice to say. If you don't comment, 'cause, yeah, not gonna work. We'll talk later. Make sure you squeeze the day.